right.
Laugh, damn you, laugh.
So, Magic Origins is coming out in July, but why don't we get a sneak peek at what's in store, and then we'll go to Magic Origins guru Doug Beyer to find out a little bit more about each of these Planeswalkers and their stories.
Magic is power. It has the capacity to create and destroy, manipulate and transform. It can shatter the very laws that govern each world. The infinite planes of the multiverse are home to countless mages. Yet for all their mastery over their craft, they are each bound to their own planes of reality, blind to the true vastness of the multiverse. But some mages are born with a potential for more. The spark, this gift, realized only upon facing a great ordeal. Once ignited, it allows the mage to travel between planes and draw from each plane's magic to reach heights of power otherwise impossible to achieve. They can begin their journey as a Planeswalker.
So the focus of Magic Origins is this moment when these mage characters transition to become Planeswalkers. We're going to be able to see that moment when they shifted, when they realized their destinies, and we're going to be able to get in on the ground floor of a grand story that's going forward. Each of these characters is important to the future storyline. They're going to play a role, and we want to see how they started out, what motivated them from the beginning. We're going to be able to see how Gideon changed from being a young street tough to being a champion of justice and of the meek. We're going to get to see Jace's home plane. We're going to see the place that he doesn't even remember he's from and how his mind abilities, his mind magic was used by dark forces against him. We're going to get to see Liliana pre-demonic pact and post. And we'll see how she tried to make her way as a young healer and tried to master the power of death to keep death at bay, and how that really didn't go very well for her. And how she eventually got on a path of necromancy to finally control death. We'll see the young spunky Chandra when she grew up in a world that did not appreciate her fire magic, and how a tragedy became an opportunity for her to become a great planeswalker and an amazing pyromancer. And we're going to see Nissa and how an experience, a traumatic vision occurred to her and opened her mind up to limitless possibilities, allowed her to travel the multiverse. So we're going to get to see all these characters from their crucial moment, that spark moment, and we're going to be able to play through that same moment with them.
So now, Ethan, I know you had a big hand in how the story of these Planeswalkers played out in cards. Can you talk us through that and what that's going to look like? And maybe show us a card?
Maybe. So we knew we wanted to tell these very personal stories through gameplay. That's hard to do. A lot of the stuff when we design things, we try to show an environment and show large groups of people, places. We need to get very personal for this one. So we were trying to figure out how can we show on cards how this young healer became this powerful necromancer with armies of the undead at her command. And I did what I often do, which is say something I think is ridiculous and too hard to do, and then everyone else has to do the hard work to implement it. So my idea was, what if we did double-faced cards, like in Innistrad, that are a legendary creature on one side and a planeswalker on the other side? Do you want to see one? Yeah? All right.
Wait, I don't know. Did they really want to see it?
Yeah. That guy back there, he doesn't want to see it. All right, well, the rest of these people want to see it, so let's go. All right. So here we have Liliana, the young Liliana in her form as a healer, legendary creature. And this tells the story about how when her brother was dying, she used radical magic that she'd never tried before to try to save his life. And it went horribly wrong, and he became a zombie. This was the traumatic event that caused Liliana's spark to ignite, and she became a planeswalker. So you can see here, one of your creatures is about to die. You can get a zombie token back, and then she planeswalks into the exile zone and returns face down as Liliana, Defiant Necromancer. So she does some very Liliana-ish things. She makes people discard cards. She reanimates creatures. And if you can get her all the way up to her ultimate, the dead will never rest.
So, and that really killer Liliana card, along with each other Planeswalker cards in Magic Origins, will be playable for the first time ever in Magic Duels Origins. So we're bringing Planeswalker cards to Duels Origins for the first time. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. So in this edition, you'll be able to play through the origin stories of each of these 5 Planeswalkers. So as you want to see those pivotal moments in each of those characters' stories, you'll be able to play through them right in Duels. Oh, we got mood lighting. All right. Johnny and Liliana, split it up there, getting a little too cozy in front. But on top of that, there's more. Two-Headed Giant is back as a play mode.
I love Two-Headed Giant! Woo!
Two-Headed Giant! Woo! Along with thousands of AI decks, so that means that really and truly, Magic Duels Origins is a limitless play experience. The deck builder's back, you can build decks from scratch, build with archetypes, and the big, woo, lighting's back, all right. And all of the gameplay is 100% earnable. So that means that you can literally play for hours and not pay a cent. So exciting
I like
stuff.
the sound of that.
All right, Magic Duels Origins is coming out in July of 2015. It'll be on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Steam, and iPad. Woo. All right, so with that, we're gonna take your questions. So if you can line